Welcome to this video where we are going to talk about finding guest posting opportunities using Buzzsumo. Now remember, you have registered a free Buzzsumo account with your persona when you created it, so you should actually have access to it for free. And it is one of the things, guest posting, where actually Buzzsumo does better than Ahrefs, and that's why I think it's worth using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the content research part, and then what you need to do is in the content type on the left, just untick everything else except guest post, right? And then all you need to do is you need to type your keyword there. So I'm going to take CrossFit as well so we can see the kind of difference in quality that we get. And you can see I did that research before. But basically, the good thing about Buzzsumo is it orders things by number of shares. And that means that, well, I mean, it's not really about sharing it, but it's more about checking. It's more about outreaching to, websites that are quite popular. So if your guest post was getting 700 shares, for example, it would be pretty good, right? And actually, I see that now they've actually added an option to see the backlinks. But for that, I actually like Ahrefs better, and you can see that it doesn't really help so much. Anyway, if I actually click through these, let's check if they are actually guest posts, right? Let's see, guest post, and that's a guest post. But is it about CrossFit? Not necessarily what CrossFit can learn from the NFL. I don't know if you could actually get on that site. So, sometimes search engines like that don't do very much. But for example, 5 exercises you are doing wrong that could improve your CrossFit, that is going to be more in phase with what we're looking for. And is this a guest post? Well, it doesn't say it, but it looks like it's Coach Justin something. So I would imagine that you can actually apply to be a writer here and talk to them. So that's one thing I would do. This site looks pretty good. It's DA59. So if you are able to get this kind of backlink, that would help your SEO a lot. The manual therapy is the top 5 mobility imitation of CrossFit athletes. Well, it's about therapists. It's not really about CrossFit, but you could probably go for it if you really want to. CrossFit mobility for returning low back passion, not really. Nutrition for CrossFit is paleo optimal. Yes, that one I like it. And this one is a guest post, as we can see. So you can see by using just the advanced queries and using Buzzsumo, it's actually pretty easy to find some domains. Now, this one is not very good. It's domain authority 1, so maybe I wouldn't waste my time on this. But really, you can just keep going. You are a CrossFit whatever. Well, this one is an error. You can see that, and I think I'm gonna keep that. Usually, when I have errors like that, I just cut it. But I'm gonna keep that in a video so that you guys see that. Well, you kind of need to go fishing to find these, but you can definitely find these. I mean, there are something like 30 or something, 40 results. So that's pretty good. So I think you can definitely find some gems here. And one thing is, you can actually change your query. I mean, you type CrossFit here, but if you type bodybuilding, bodybuilding site, take guest posts about CrossFit. Like, you could talk about how bodybuilding is different from CrossFit in your guest post, for example. So if you went for like bodybuilding, then you would find a bunch of opportunities as well. So it's really about also thinking of all the angles you can use to push your guest post out there and find more and more targets. So that's basically it for Buzzsumo. It's very simple, guys. Use it for trial and find a bunch of opportunities and just export it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.